Oh, yes.
Welcome back once again. Today I have a review for War for Cybertron Siege number 31, the Autobot Battlemaster Smashdown. Smashdown is a new character. Unlike most of the other Battlemasters, which are based off of Generation 1 figures, he is entirely new design. And he is one of two new Battlemasters in the third wave for War for Cybertron Siege. So if you guys know my reviews, you know we're going to take a look at the packaging, open it up, take a look at the instructions, and then the figure itself. Go into a lot of detail on all of his modes, do some comparison shots, group shots, things like that, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Alright, so the packaging depicts Smashdown, this very dynamic pose. Looks like he just landed from a jump. There's kind of this fire effect going on in the background, which is really suiting for this red minotaur type character. So he's got this big old fire blast effect here, handle. There he is in his robot mode, if you can call it that. Alright, here's the back of his packaging. We've got robot and weapon modes, 6-step conversion, and then a cross-sell with old Springer. So yeah, I forget where the source on this was. Might have been the design team. Probably was. They said he is apparently the mascot for the Wreckers, which he doesn't, resemble the Wrecker symbol or anything, but I would say he's a pretty good mascot. Just this like charging bull type character that turns into a big old warhammer. Find it fitting. Well, there's a hammer in the symbol, so maybe that's what they mean. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open this guy up. Alright, you see Smashdown's robot mode takes the form of a little minotaur type character. He's mostly red. The gray abdomen. He's got these silver accents on his arms and legs. And he's got this nice blue paint for his horns and his eyes. And he's fairly posable. He's got ball joints for his shoulders and hips so he can move the arms and legs around. His head is actually on a ball joint too, though it's got some clearance issues, so it can move up and down a bit and spin at 180. But he's always forced, to be looking down, at least to some extent. And due to his transformation, he actually has an ab crunch, so, you can really get some dynamic poses at him if you want to. Very blocky looking because of his limbs. And he has this little handle here. His axe handle, but yeah. And actually use this little tab right here, tab it into his hand. Like so. See that? And it's just kind of his little beatdown stick. And, not quite as cool as having a blaster or something, but it's a little club he can use to just bludgeon his enemies if he wants to. And then he also comes with this fire blast effect, which is very cool. You can either attach it at the end of his hammer, like a smashing effect, or flip it around and attach it to a larger transformer to simulate some kind of like explosion or something. There's not really a great storage option for this thing in this mode. You could always attach it here, though I imagine that would be kind of really heavy, really hard for him to hold up. Unless you just want to leave it down like that. I suppose that's an option. So, it's up to you how you want to do that. You also slide the stick in here on his backside, make like a tail for him. If you want to do that, if you want him holding the weapon. Again, up to you. Either way, pretty cool, pretty tough looking little Battlemaster. Alright, so now to transform him, pretty simple. If you haven't already, slide the handle into that slot there. You're going to bring his arms up and then rotate them up like that. You're just going to spin his head to make him look up at the sky. And then you're going to make him kind of do this split and rotate the legs like a good 180. And that ab crunch I mentioned earlier, I'm going to go ahead and utilize that. Kind of crunch his body together and then press his arms and legs together. They connect little tabs. All right, and so that is the hammer that you get. You can see the bullhead becomes kind of just like a decorative little embellishment there in the middle. Nice little handle. Big old smashing surfaces on the other side. And then you take his effect here. Just go ahead and attach it on there, any which way you want, any rotation. Simulate a little bang bang for him. Now, Smashdown was marketed at being the mascot of the Wreckers. Again, not really sure where they came up with that, other than the fact that he is a hammer, which is part of their symbol. But I figured, who better to wield him than the leader of the Wreckers, Springer himself, who out of this weird coincidence just had a review done on him by, yours truly. So, you might want to look at that. Might want to click on the card. But yeah, he looks just fantastic as a melee weapon. The whole smashing effect, if you want to make a nice little diorama of Springer just throwing the hammer down on some Decepticons, you can absolutely do that. I think Voyager scale is kind of the perfect scale for this hammer. It would look a little too big and, unwieldy for a deluxe or smaller, and might look a little puny in the hands of some leader classes. So I think Springer's kind of the perfect candidate to just rock this guy. And yeah, I think that's really all there is to say on Smashdown. It's a simple toy. There's a little minotaur that turns into a hammer. I definitely give him props for being very creative, very imaginative. I would say I like him more than the other melee weapon animal guy, which was the Pteraxodon. I feel like he comes off being way cooler in both his robot mode and weapon mode. Like the really great Fire Blast effect, which again works very well for blunt weapons or explosions. I think anyone that picks him up will have a lot of fun with him. Maybe give him to your Springer, or give him to your Ultra Magnus. He is known to like hammers in some continuities. Either way, it's up to you. I think he's a worthwhile little $7 buy. Or at least that's how I feel about him. I'd love to know what you guys think about him in the comments section. If you like this review, don't forget to hit the like button and let YouTube know that you are enjoying this. If you want to see more of my Transformers reviews or any other Transformers content that I have, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you always get a heads up when I post something new. I thank you all for joining me, as always, and with all that said, I will see you next time.